Let me guess, if you clicked on this video, you're probably a teenager or possibly young adult who just really wants to make some extra income. And if so, you are in the perfect place, because today we are going to talk about 21 different and actually fun ways you can earn money as a teenager in 2021. We're literally going to dive straight into this. So the first thing you can do is selling things on eBay or Kijiji. So not specifically reselling things like buying them low and selling them high, but actually selling things around your house that you don't need, because I'm sure you have a ton of things that are just lying around your room, in your closet, on the floor of your closet, in your bathroom that you're not using. So those might be of value to someone else, and you can just simply put up a listing, have someone come to your house and pick it up, and you can pull the profit from that, which is awesome. What you can actually do is go around your house and find a bunch of different things and ask your parents, hey, we don't use this, can I sell it? And if they say yes, then great, go ahead and sell it. If they say no, then definitely don't do that. Listen to your parents, because it is probably owned by them. The second thing we're going to talk about is actually managing social media accounts for businesses. Whether they have one or not is probably not being run amazingly unless they have someone doing it for them. So pretty much what you can do is you can jump in and sort of take your knowledge and expertise of social media and actually help them run. And you can explain to them that it will drive customers and new business to their page. All you have to do is send a direct message, email, call, or just simply walk into the store and ask to talk to a decision maker, i.e. manager, store owner, director of business, or something like that, and explain to them what you can do to help them and how it's actually going to help them drive more sales to their business. You can use an online service like Canva to design and sort of render up these amazing illustrations and post them on the account to draw more attention to the business. Our third thing we're going to talk about is helping out your parents with small chores or odd jobs around the house. This can simply be running errands, going to grab groceries, helping them, clean the house, dust the baseboards on the whole house, mop the house, vacuum the house. And they can actually pay you for helping with these jobs. It's not going to be a lot because you don't want to scam your parents, but you can get something, or even if you're lucky, you can ask them for a regular allowance every single week, every single month, or something like that to actually help with these jobs regularly. The fourth thing we're going to talk about is simply getting a traditional job. So this might not be ideal for many people. It's not ideal for me. Not something that I'm interested in doing, but you can actually take this and you don't have to work at a grocery store or at a McDonald's. You can actually do something you like, i.e. there's many jobs. You can be a lifeguard if you like swimming, or you can actually be a ski instructor. I have friends that like skiing. They ski like 9 hours a day on the weekend, so they got a job as a ski instructor teaching how to ski so that they can turn what they like doing, their passion, into something that profits them money. Another thing similar to that, which is number 5, is actually going to be being a referee or umpire of your sport. So many team sports have a referee or an umpire actually sort of judging the game and scoring it. I don't know how you actually word it, but for example, I'm a baseball umpire in the summer. I have my umpiring license, and what that allows me to do is go to games of younger kids and actually call ball strikes outs. So I get paid for going to these games and actually being the umpire. So that's something that you can do if you like baseball, soccer, hockey, or any of those major team sports like that. It's something that's super easy, cheap, low cost to get into, and I'm sure you'll have tons of fun if you actually like the sport. The next thing we're going to talk about that you probably have never thought of is actually being an online assistant for a busy adult, or maybe even in person for someone you know. So what you can do is help out these adults with their paperwork, with their emails, and actually also something you can do is help them understand online if they're older and they don't know how to run social medias and things like that. So this is kind of tying in a bunch of the other things, but you can sort of be someone's assistant and help them with little odd tasks that they may not have time for during the day. The next thing is actually writing articles online through a website like Medium. There's tons of similar ones, but I think Medium has sort of become the industry standard. And what you could actually do is you can sign up for a free account, you write articles on basically whatever you want, and you get paid per time someone views that. So it's about $24 per 1,000 views, which is amazing, but of course it is not that easy to get views. You're gonna have to play with things like SEO, popular topics, and get it to rank in search so that you can get people from Google to click on your articles. Another thing you can do is actually sell artsy and crafty things on Etsy. So you can go and you can design, say, coasters or some type of cool artwork, and you want to actually sell that. You can go ahead and do that through an online marketplace like Etsy, and you would actually make the product at your house. You would then send it out, ship it to the customer, and then you sort of have a little online store running without having your own store. So that's a cool opportunity for you to go ahead and share and sell things you like making. Our next thing is for all you photographers out there. Whether you use a fancy DSLR mirrorless camera or just your cell phone, you can go and sell stock photos. This isn't going to be a huge money maker, but it's something you can upload your pictures once and they generate you money for the rest of the time that the websites are around. So some popular ones are Shutterstock and Adobe Stock, and all you basically do is you can upload pictures of anything to this website, and companies will actually buy the rights off them. So say they are a marketing company and they want to buy a picture of a city skyline to put on their website, they can buy one off of these stock websites that you uploaded your picture to, and you will get a certain percent of the royalty that they pay to use that picture. Another thing you can do if you like sports is actually teach the sport to younger kids or older kids, or really anyone. So you can post your listings on Facebook groups in your neighborhood, around your school, or anything like that, that you are offering your services of teaching a sport that you know to some younger children. So all that is you as a teenager teaching a young kid how to play a sport that you love. So I don't know what couldn't be awesome about that. The next thing we're going to talk about has been a very popular thing for teenagers for all eternity, and that is actually doing some yard work, i.e. mowing lawns and shoveling snow. So if it is the summer, you can of course go around and cut your neighbor's grass, or if it is the winter, you can actually go and shovel snow. I've done both of these. All you have to do is go to your neighbors, once you know, once you don't know, just knock on their door, ask them, hey, I'm offering my services of shoveling snow. Would you like me to shovel your snow for you? It'll cost $15 and it'll take me about 30 minutes. You can judge based on how big their driveway and stairs area are. So that's a cool thing that you can do with pretty much no overhead costs, and it's a really awesome way for you when you're bored just to go out there and make some extra income. The next thing, which I believe is number 11, is actually going to be starting a drop shipping store. So what this essentially is you set up an automated online store through a website like Shopify, and they'll basically, you order these products from China or from somewhere that produces really cheaply, and then you sell them at a higher marked up price to people all over the world. So you don't have to ever touch the product. It goes straight from the manufacturing warehouse directly to your customer, and you basically just profit that profit margin in the middle of how much you're upselling it for. It's really oversaturated and hard to get into, but if you're good at web design and all this sort of business management stuff, that might be a cool thing for you to try out. So just search it up on YouTube, how to start a drop shipping store, and there are tons of ways to do that. This is really cool for teenagers because you don't need to go out and buy $10,000 of stock in a product and then resell it, because you're not buying the product until the customer buys it. Once they buy it, you're using the money that they gave you to buy the product and then ship it out. And this is all automated. You don't really ever touch the product. So it's a really cool opportunity that you should definitely look into. Our next option is going to be freelance photography and videography. So if you're good with a camera or you sort of want to get into that, something you can do is offer your services as a freelancer to go out and shoot portraits, weddings, events, anything like that through photo and video. This is what I've been doing for a very long time now, and it is something that you can definitely do to make some extra money. And if you do like cameras, you can reinvest the money into buying better gear, better equipment, and it'll sort of just keep growing and expanding until you make it a full-time business. Another cool way people don't really know you can make money is through Instagram and TikTok theme pages. So this is when you make a dedicated Instagram page to, for example, California sunsets. And you'll just post these and people will follow you because they like the content. Not for you as a person, but for the content. And then once you grow this page to X amount of followers, maybe around 10,000, 20,000, a little bit more than that on TikTok because it's easier to grow, you're going to actually post that you offer shoutouts. So you will have a set rate, i.e. $200 someone will pay you, and you will post a dedicated post on your Instagram feed promoting their product. So that is a way that you can make money with your Instagram or TikTok page, specifically in a niche theme, but it can really be with any page. Another thing you can do is actually go and babysit. This can be for your family, friends, your neighbors, or anyone you really know. Probably don't do it for strangers because you don't really want to be going in their houses, but something you can always do is babysit, and that is an easy way to make money while just playing with some kids, or maybe just even putting them to bed and sitting on your phone in the living room. So that has always been an easy way to make money. If you are good at editing videos or some graphic design stuff, you can actually edit videos and create thumbnails for YouTubers. That is something that has always been in demand. You can actually look up videographers or video editors for hire YouTube, and then there'll be a ton of listings come up. You can offer to maybe edit one video for free, and then they'll pay you after that. But that has always been a super easy way that you can make money from the comfort of your own home. Another cool thing that a lot of people don't think about is actually using affiliate marketing towards their friends and family. So say you set up your Amazon affiliate account, what this is going to do is you can create a link for a product. Tell your friends, oh, I got this cool product and it does this, this, and this. If you're gonna buy it, use my link. And what they do is when they use that link to buy the product, you get a commission from that. You can do this for anything. The most popular affiliate program is definitely through Amazon because you can get basically anything in the world, but there are tons of other websites that you can also do affiliate affiliate marketing through, which is super awesome, and it's a nice passive way to make income. If you sort of have a YouTube channel, it's also awesome. You can review products and put the links in their description, and then you can generate income through these affiliate links. This is kind of a traditional one, but if you have neighbors with dogs, go and ask them, are you busy? Do you want me to walk your dog for you? And you can sort of start up a neighborhood dog walking business where every day you go and you take the neighborhood dogs for a stroll, and you charge $5 to $10 a walk, and there you go. You're generating some income walking some cute dogs. Who doesn't want to do that? This one sounds way harder than it actually is, but you can go ahead and create a clothing brand. So all you have to do is go on to Photoshop or one of your favorite photo editing softwares, graphic design, whatever like that, and you actually make a graphic or something like that, and you put it on a Shopify or a Teespring store, which is basically print on demand. So all that does is when someone orders a product from your store, it's automatically going to print it and send it to them. You never touch the product. You don't have to print a bunch of stock or anything like that. If you don't know how to do the actual graphic design component of it, you can go on Fiverr and literally hire someone for $5 to create anything you want. So that's just a really cool way that you can get into that without any actual experience in the design. We are now down to our final two, and our second last way you can make money as a teen in 2021 is if you are 16 or older and have a car, you can actually rent it out on TURO for the day. So this is a website where you can actually rent out your car to people in your city or surrounding areas, and people surprisingly can make up to $500 and even more a month depending on what car you're renting out. If you're renting out a Bentley, it's gonna obviously be a lot more than if you're renting out your Honda Civic. So it's gonna be different and range in how much you can make, but it does have some cool potential if your car is just sitting in your driveway doing nothing. And our final way is going to be a little more challenging because you do need to build up a little bit of a following, and it does take some time before you're able to actually monetize it and make revenue, but that is starting a YouTube channel. It is such an awesome way because I go to sleep and I'm making money. You guys, by watching the ads in this video, the ones you've watched so far and the one you're going to watch at the end and you watch at the start, have been paying me passive income. I make this video once, it generates income for the rest of the time that YouTube exists. So you do need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, so it is a little bit challenging, but if you are really persistent and you enjoy what you do, trust me, you'll get there. So those are 21 simple ways that you can go out today and start making some passive or active income with whatever your skill set is. So I hope you guys do go out and start doing at least one of these today, or at least think of how you're going to do it. Write down some ideas you have and go out there and start earning. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure to subscribe if you do enjoy these types of videos. Click right here if you want to learn how I started my business as a teenager. Actually, I was 12 years old, not even a teenager yet. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.